Hello and welcome to another video, and it's time to make the Amico great again. That M-A-G-A, MAGA, no one's used that before, have they? No. So yeah, if you want to just completely waste your money, you can buy t-shirts and you can buy stickers and mugs. You'd be a mug to buy these, I tell you. There's tank tops, there's other t-shirts, there's phone cases, there's onesie, good God. Oh Christ, that's scary, isn't it? Tapestry, what the hell's a tapestry? God, it's just a sheet, in other words. A bit off more than I can chew with that one. I'll put links to these in the description below. Oh, but there's more. There's yeah, because I put these on Redbubble as well. Make Amico Great Again. What's really annoying was I wanted to have baseball caps with red on, but they don't do baseball caps with red. I mean, for Christ's sake, it's all bloody it's white. So there's white text on a white cap. That's really helpful, isn't it? I'll try and figure that out and see if I can fix that. But hey, there's lots of other stuff you can. Yeah, complete waste of time. T-shirts. The women or men, if that's your thing, do not come with the t-shirts or anything else. So sorry to lay that on you. Nice drink of water there, but it's got a bit of ice inside me. And the hell's that? A laptop skin. No, everyone needs a laptop skin. And phone cases, because you all need a phone case to case your phone in. And yeah, all the other kind of water bottle white. Yep, helpful. And if you're really lucky, the text will fall off the side. So yeah, fantastic. Make Amico great again. Buy them today. Comforter, 122. Fucking hell, what a rip-off. Now to matters at hand. So what I also wanted to bring up is that it's just come up in the news this week. We had the most boring thing ever. God almighty, it was like North Korea. In watching the Queen's funeral. Well, I didn't watch the Queen's funeral. I went out of the house. But so many people for like 4 or 5 days on end, however long it was. She was lying in state. Well, if you, I mean, I'll show the video in a moment. If you assume that the Queen is actually in the coffin, then yeah, they were walking past her lying in state. But I don't think she was in the coffin. Why would you have her in the coffin? What purpose is that going to serve? You can just I reckon she was sort of already buried somewhere. Yeah, Balmoral was apparently her place, which is where she went to die. And so yeah, what purpose would there be in having the body there? It's not like it's not like anyone could see inside the coffin from, they didn't have X-ray specs on or anything like that. But the problem for a lot of people was that any sort of normal person who wanted to queue up and walk past the coffin and pay their respects had to do so, and sort of the queue was about anywhere between 13 hours and about 24 hours, maybe even more at one point. Of course, there's some people who got there at the very last minute and found out that the queue was then closed. So they just missed out. One woman saying, "Oh, we just went the wrong way, and then when we came back, we couldn't get in." Oh dear. But not everyone had to queue. So now I can understand perhaps politicians not queuing. I mean, they should do, obviously. What do they need to gain by walking past the coffin? Any of them? I don't know. But yeah, if you're in a queue for like 12, 24 hours, you're going to get a load of shit from members of the public, and quite rightly too in some cases. But who do we have here? We have Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby. Holly best known for large appendages on the front, lady lumps, and Philip. Well, we'll get to Philip Schofield in a minute. I've covered him before on this channel. But what do? They jump the queue. They jumped the queue, but they claim they didn't jump the queue. And I'll show the video in a moment, because they claim they're journalists. They claim they're journalists. I mean, my God. So a lot of people took the piss out of these idiots. There was one, which I can't find now, but it was a picture of them. Instead of the in-betweeners and bus wankers, it had a picture of Phil and Holly, and it said queue wankers. So you can imagine that. Yeah, Phil and Holly going to feel what it's like to be hounded out of your job, just like they enjoyed doing the same to Boris. Well, they all need doing it. So that's obviously Titanic. So it's women and children only on the life rafts. We have a VIP pass. Then we have, yeah, I mean, that was a good one as well. I mean, I don't know who makes these, but you know what the internet's like. People just steal another image. Whether someone's put their name on it somewhere, I don't know. People just crop it off anyway. And so, yeah, he's sat on the coffin as they bring it into to where she's lying in state. And when it comes to lying in state, the only thing I can think of, and I won't say why, you need to look it up. Derek and Clive talking about the Pope lying in state. Have a good look at that. That was superb. From years ago. Phil and Holly on the way to Alton Towers. Just because that's what they're like. And here we go. They claim they didn't lie to us. They claim they're journalists and all the rest of it. Philip Schofield, he's been on TV since the 80s. It was in the 90s with Ed the Duck, I can't remember. The 80s with Jimmy Savile and, what's his name? Rolf Harris's Cartoon Time. What happened to them, eh? I remember the 80s. So Phil, basically, this is the moment where Phil came out live on air. I mean, well, he said it. He brought it up the day before in the papers so he could make 10 grand out of selling his story. But he's never lied to us. Well, he's lied to his wife for 30 years or so. I don't know whether they've got kids. I don't really care. But, so he had I mean, if you want to be gay, that's fine. That's perfectly down to you. But don't lie to your wife for fucking 30 years. If good God. And this is like the first day when he came back and the good stage moment for the press in the arms of, I was going to say he wants to be inside Holly Willoughby's massive breasts, but I don't know. Who knows which way he wants to go on that day. Now let's get to their video. So this is a clip from the start of this morning on Tuesday of this week. They showed interviews with people in the studio, just fawning and gushing about it all. God, I'm glad I missed it. On Channel 5 they had the Emoji Movie. That was about the only channel that wasn't showing the bloody funeral. By comparison, a very underrated film compared to what was going on pretty much every other channel. And they said, there's about 6 billion viewers worldwide. Not bloody surprised when there's nothing else on. It's like North Korea. Horrible. But so this is, yes, there's also clips of interviewing members of the public because they're journalists. They're not really. They're just cheap-ass TV presenters. Oh, they also had, who else was on there? Alison Hammond. Oh, God. Ghastly. She came to prominence in Big Brother 3 around 2002, something like that. And the only thing she's famous for, because she's a rather large lady, is jumping up and down on a table and breaking it. Look up Alison Hammond, table, break, Big Brother, you'll see it. God. That's all she's famous for. But somehow she's managed to carve a niche in this shitty program. But then it's a shitty program, so who fucking knows? And this is the part where they sort of start trying to explain it, but my God, it's cringy as fuck. Let's get into it.
It's funny when you're standing beside.
Let's just. It's very quite quiet. Let's just.
Mighty Kingdom, really.
It's funny when you're standing beside all the technology.
That's good, isn't it? It's pretty much grey. You can't bloody see it. Can I change this to the options? Colour white. That's really helpful, isn't it? It's not bloody white at all. It's green. That's even worse. There's nothing that's any. Oh yeah, blue. That's really helpful, isn't it? Black. Oh yeah, black on black. Video override. No. Font colour. Oh, hang on. White. Opacity. That's absolutely hopeless, isn't it? What if I make that black? You can't even see it then. Oh well, you'll just have to sort of make do, I suppose. That's a bit fucking big, isn't it? Let's just God, where was I? 75%. Oh well, we'll give it a go with that. See if you can read it, but let's have a go.
It's funny when you're standing beside all the technology of the media centre and the Palace of Westminster behind.
So yeah, so they've really got to stand there. It's really necessary that they jump the queue to walk past the coffin, and just so they can stand there in their fancy get-up and just, oh, isn't it amazing? All this technology. Look, we're pointing at cameras and stuff, and they just the way they're just gawping at each other. It gets even fucking worse in a minute.
There's something very simple and very calming about
Something very simple right there, a pair of them.
Fraser, who's actually painting the scene.
So they just show this guy painting a picture, and just
To remember forever, their paint on canvas. And you think so many people, you know, as you sort of, when you've seen the processions and everybody coming out and filming it either on their camera or having a moment of just having that memory in their head, whatever way you're marking this occasion.
So yeah, so he's taking a picture and they're swinging the camera about like they're on, I don't know, on drugs. But it's just, you know, here we go. Just watch this.
To remember forever.
Look at Phil's face. He could actually be looking at the guy painting the fucking picture, but no, Phil's not interested in they're talking about the guy painting the picture. They're not fucking interested in the guy painting the picture. Look at their fucking smug bastard faces.
Fraser, who's actually painting the scene.
To remember forever.
Cringe smile.
Their paint on canvas. And you think
Fuck off, Phil.
so many people, you know, as you sort of, when you've seen the processions and everybody coming out and filming it either on their camera or having a moment of just having that memory in their head, whatever way you're
That memory in their head. Yeah, I've got a memory in my head of Monday. I watched the Emoji Movie and then I went for a nice long walk and had a nice cheap pint of Carlsberg in Wetherspoons afterwards.
marking this occasion. I mean, that just seems quite fitting, doesn't it, to paint on.
Like hundreds of accredited broadcasters and journalists,
Credited.
we were given official permission to access the hall.
Yeah, we have permission. We have permission. Oh, by the way, one person who was a celebrity basically, who did queue. He queued for 13 hours. Apparently, he turned up about 2 a.m. one night. David Beckham. Now, I'm not into football or soccer, as the Americans call it, but David Beckham. He played for Man United. Was he the captain? I've no idea. And then he went to play for Los Angeles team. He's retired now, and so on. And obviously, Deadpool in the first film took the piss out of him. And then in the promotional work for Deadpool 2, not Deadpool 2, there's a sort of spoof teaser trailer for the video for the second film. Sorry. Featuring David Beckham. It's absolutely brilliant, setting himself up. So, but he stood in the bloody queue. So why couldn't these fuckers stand in the bloody queue? Calm down, calm.
It was strictly for the purpose of reporting on the event for
Yeah, just for the purpose of reporting the event. Yeah.
millions of people in the UK who haven't been able to visit Westminster in
Yeah, we visited the coffin, so you don't have to. Yeah, well, we didn't need you to go there because the whole thing was on a fucking live stream for people to watch live.
person. The rules were that we would be quickly escorted around the edges to a platform at the back.
So you still went round it, basically.
In contrast, those paying respects walked along a carpeted area beside the coffin and were given time to pause.
Oh, they weren't given time to pause. Of course you fucking were. You could pause wherever you fucking wanted.
None of the broadcasters
And all they could do is they could have just, got a stone in my shoe, just got to adjust it. Bear with me 1 minute. Oh, simp.
and journalists there took anyone's place in the queue, and no one filed past the Queen. We, of course,
It's not like you're not taking anyone's place in the queue as such. You're just sort of joining the queue and you're just sort of gawping from afar. Well, not very far from afar, just fucking next to it.
respected those rules. However, we realised that it may have looked like something else, and therefore totally understand the reaction.
We're dodgy bastards and we've been fingered for it. But it's still not going away. I'm recording this on Thursday evening and the hashtag Holly and Phil is still going. So, along with all the memes. So, it's dodgy as fuck.
Please know that we would never jump a queue.
Oh, yeah, and you wouldn't lie to your viewers. Phil wouldn't lie to his wife. The viewers.
That's probably got to be one of the, if not the most profound moments of my life, I think.
Fuck off.
I couldn't agree more. Being there to see something like that was incredible, and I think Obviously, you see, the first thing you see when you walk in is you see the Queen
I think is his face made of wax.
there and you see the guards around her. But what strikes you more than anything else is the mourners and this ever moving line.
I wonder what it's like to if you are actually into the royal family and you're walking past this, all maudlin and sad and everything, and then you get fucking Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield grinning their fucking arses off as they walk past.
Which is in real contrast to kind of the stillness of
But
her.
everyone having their moment, everyone spending only 3 or 4 seconds beside her.
And that was the
And they didn't need to be in there anyway. They could have watched it on camera like everyone else.
thing. Sort of, there was no one there going, oh, you know,
If he can fucking queue for 12 hours, 24 hours, I'm sure they can.
2 seconds, move on, move on. There was like an unspoken respect for the people you'd been queuing with for all those hours. You'd come, some people would bow, some people would curtsy, some people would make the sign of the cross, and some people sort of almost feeling guilty about even looking and sort of taking
Just making shit up, aren't they?
a small glance and then continue walking. But I'll tell you what was really extraordinary, having had young children, the amount of prams. I must have seen 5, 6 prams. One couple had 2 prams with them.
Because Phil had young children. Oh no, that's something else, sorry.
Babies in arms to toddlers.
How did you feel when you walked past?
It's those kids!
Prams with them, babies.
Hang on. They're not queuing, are they? They're being bloody lifted up. Good God. What's the world coming to? Ban them from TV as well.
In arms to toddlers.
How did you feel when you walked past?
Oh, extremely emotional. Extremely. I love the royal family, and I'm very proud to be British. It's a sad time.
And it has had a big effect on you, hasn't it, today?
Yeah,
You're glad you
definitely.
came?
Oh, absolutely. Sorry. Yeah, definitely. It's really emotional.
Blah, blah.
Yesterday morning in bright sunshine.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's quite enough of that. Yeah, so they just gave their bullshit excuses and, yeah, fuck them, basically. And now on to the main event. So it's DJC. There's no Amico Forever this week. There's an awful lot of comments. Brilliant comments. All brilliant comments on my most recent videos. The Amico Royal Specials from King DJC the First. Just basically saying, you know, especially where Nick flips out in part 3, and just how it sounds like, it just all makes it sound like he won't be back ever again. Like he's had enough, and I forget who it was now who just said the fact that DJC put it off for a week, apparently. He said he wasn't gonna. Said he was gonna have a week off. Does that mean that is that just because Nick flipped his lid and said I'm not going to sit here week after week doing this? We shall see. We'll see if it's back anyway. God, knowing the way DJC seems to go, he'll be back anyway. Let's go. I think he's losing his mind.
Hello, DJC here, from DJC Game Studios.
And he's got those real tattoos, 'cause he seems to have changed them. At least one of them still seems to be the same. The one on that side. You know, if you want to show off your tattoos, but yet he doesn't bother shaving his upper arms. But lazy fucker.
I just want to talk a little bit about flamingos.
Really? Is it necessary?
We've seen them show up on this channel. A little bit terrifying, a little bit scary, a little bit out of this world.
You certainly are, fella.
But when they show up...
Are you getting ready to laugh? From the man who has a life-size standee of himself. Good God.
Oh no.
Overlong intro. Get on with it, for crying out loud. Hurry up. We've got dinner on
What's up,
the go.
everyone? I'm the devastating Just Cause, and this is DJC Game Studios.
I thought you had DJC tattoo on both sides. Maybe they're just transfers. So DJC Game Studios, what games does he make? I haven't seen a single one. He's made one album and that's it.
Well, welcome to the show, and what I wanted to talk about
DJC Crappy Music Studios. Oh, hang on, who's this? Let's just go back.
is DJC Game Studios. Well, welcome to the show, and what I wanted to talk about today was...
Oh God, there's two of them. Is it twins?
Excuse me, just 1 second. Can I talk to you?
What?
Just 1 second.
What do you even want?
There's a big thing in the Flamingos and the universe, and they're coming here, and it's like a thing I need to speak to you about.
Wait.
Split screen with both of them in focus. God, Brian De Palma, eat your heart out.
Okay, just one thing about
Flamingos are here.
Yes.
In our universe.
Yes, they're
I
coming
know
here.
Marty hangs out a little bit, and I catch him.
No,
and
it's
he
not
plays with
about
the hat.
Marty. They're about to enter you, your soul.
Marty? Marty! Oh no, Marty! They found me! They found me!
They're gonna go inside you.
No, that is scary. Marty, I don't know how they did it, but they found me!
Yes. You get it?
Me?
Yes.
There's no way they're gonna get inside of me.
Oh, they want your soul. They want your soul, and it's happening.
Well, then go
Well, I thought Tommy got inside him. That was why he was so excited.
search him out, my friend.
I
go
shall.
search him out.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Ah, so lame.
It certainly is. Get on with it. Oh, hurry the fuck up. I want to make dinner. Ah! In association with Good Lord Television. Fucking hell. Not exactly the same as a Pink Panther, is it? No expense spent on the graphics anyway. I think that's his alter ego. I think that's the dance floor from the local Derby and Joan club that he goes to. I think the basic, what was that? The basic basement floor. That's that must be where they shoot the Amico Forever videos. Well, that's true. We finally agree on something. Way too long intro credits. Oh, how many chapters?
So there's a couple cartridges that I want to talk about, and that's the two Atari collections. Because the other day in chat we were talking about Aqua.
Hey, how's it going? I'm a flamingo. Hey, I'm a flamingo too, and I'm on top of your head. Hey, what's going on? It's me, Marty. Got out of my cage.
What's happening?
Oh, Marty's the name of the flamingo. It sounds like Bruce from Family Guy. I'm Marty, the flamingo. Oh no!
Lead all the little flamingos
What's
inside
happening?
your body. Hey, that sounds like a good idea.
What?
That does sound like a good idea.
I don't
If I can see them, does that mean I've lost the plot as well?
like
I
this.
think I'd be good
No,
up here too.
no, no,
Let's
no,
go
no,
through
no.
his
I'm
arm
not
and his
dealing with this.
tattoo. That really is a stupid
What is even
tattoo.
happening here?
How about if we go
I
into
left
his
this
body
stuff
right
far
now?
behind me.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready too. Don't forget about
No,
me.
you leave my soul alone.
Let's dinner. DJC.
Oh!
Please take him away. Too much Evercade and too much big burgers make DJC go crazy.
Now I'm the ultimate flamingo.
The fuck? Good God.
I hear them. I hear them coming. I know that sound anywhere. That evil music. That's not good. That's not good. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming?
Well, it's better than an Avengers film anyway.
No! Oh, they're attacking! They're attacking me!
Please do.
Attacking me! Ah! Ah! It's like a disco inferno on my face!
I wonder if he's made this music or whether it's copyright. If it's copyright, then well, I'll have lost all the 3 pence I'd make from this video. So you can go and buy all that Make Amico Great Again tat.
Why am I sitting under this? It's rushing the gravity! Oh.
Looks like the worst arcade ever. Less than arcade, it looks more like the sort of the dungeon where Dexter does his business at towards the very end of Dexter New Blood.
There we go! There we go! Oh.
Sorry, not Dexter doing his business. Another character doing it in the show. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, if you love Dexter, do excuse me. If you love Dexter, do watch Dexter New Blood. It's not as good. I'm not sure whether they should have brought it back, but you may as well. Yeah, it's only one series, so you may as well watch it.
Is there any more takers for our big fall? Didn't think so.
May God help us all. Obviously, some focus issue problems there. There's only 3 minutes left. Oh, what? Fucking hell. I've just come.
Now where's DJC?
I dread to think.
The flamingos. The mini flamingos. Marty's cage is empty. Marty! I will get you for this, my pretty.
Nick's sitting at home thinking, yeah, I'm done with Amico Forever now.
This is unbelievable. I know what I'm gonna need now. A little bit of this. And a little bit of you. Yeah. What do you got to say about that?
I think he's just shaking it himself, to be honest.
Don't repeat what I say. Don't you dare repeat what I say, ever.
I could do the whole Amico Forever like that. Might make it more interesting.
Don't mock me. Mock me? Ha! You didn't even catch the last thing I said, you moron. Don't.
Oh, its neck is pulsing. I wonder where he likes to shove that.
Ha! You didn't even catch the last thing I said, you moron. Don't call me a moron. How about you have some of this expired tab? And then I'll make you poop. Yeah, try it. Now what? Yeah. No! 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 I gotta get out of here.
Scary. Ah, thank God for that. Ah! What the fuck?
I refuse to show my flamingo face.
Ugh.
Powerful.
Oh, now I've not watched most of this video. I have sort of flicked through to the very end. If anyone's watched Ideal, the sitcom, excuse me, that was on the BBC, actually finished around 2011. Yeah, that was the last series they showed. So it ran for sort of the early to mid 2000s. That sort of finished in 2011. That's Cartoon Head. And yeah, I went to. I love the show. I went to. Yeah, God, 11 years ago. Where's the bloody time go? And there's also a song by Julia Fordham called "Where Does the Time Go" that came out 33 years ago. Anyway, so yeah, this was for its 50th celebration, 50th episode, and we all got given a cartoon head mask to hold up and put in front of our faces, because you could go and there's a whole dance thing going on. I'll put a link to this in the description. And what if the video's still online? Oh, that's really handy. Shit, I wish I'm not going to play that video or the song. But excuse me. I'm gonna have to find it online. That is the theme tune from the program, and that was on the BBC website. I will have a look and see if I can update that. The video is no longer available because the YouTube account's been closed. Good God. Anyway, I really hope we can get that back. But the stupid thing is, they made this silly dance thing for all of us to take part in, and then you think, oh, let's show it in front of the program before it starts. No, they just made it sort of just stick on the internet, so where no one would watch it. Very annoying. Anyway, I'll yeah, let's have a look. Well, I'll put a link to this, and then you can have a read of that later. But let's just get through the rest of the video. I'm gonna go and make me din-dins.
But now, we will all eat paper cheese!
Ugh! Christ.
Oh, what's this?
No expense spent again on the special effects.
I shall nurse you back to health.
I thought you'd got Tommy Tallarico's underpants there.
Flamingo brother.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Didn't see that before. Yeah, definitely eating Tommy Tallarico's underwear there. Oh, at least he's happy now.
This is no longer DJC's Game Studios. It's the ultimate Flamingo channel.
Well, that's not scary at all, is it? Ah, is there anything else? No. Sure. Oh, don't start again. So, yeah, that's he's obviously needed some psychiatric help. I hope he can get all the help he needs. He's going to need it when he can't get his money back from Intellivision. Anyways, we're all done there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all notifications, and cue Flamingo. Cue Genesis.